Rawr.
Okay, hello gamers. How are we doing? Hi Tay, hi Rev, hi Sari. Rev, you are first. Congratulations. Hello. How are we doing today? I'm doing good. I am so unspeakably excited to play this game today. Like, it is actually ridiculous how excited I am to play it. I love the Dragon Age games so much. And I have not played them in quite a while. And so getting to play them, getting to experience them with you guys is going to be a lot of fun for me. I'm going to be a nerd about it. You doing good? Had a nice day at work? Nice. We do love to see it. A good day, a good, nice day is better than a bad one. I didn't know if you knew that, but there you go. When I first opened up OBS, my microphone wasn't working properly, but it seems to be now. So, we love a nice day at work. Today's gonna be a good one. Yeah. I am excited. My coworker told me I was banned from the till when I got in, and then the manager came in like an hour and a half later and said I was good to do the till. You're like, actually, I think I would like to stick with being banned. If I had the choice between the two. Having a relaxing day because tomorrow my mom and I fly home to Texas. Nice. It's always good to have a relaxing day, especially before a long trip. That's what I always disliked about like big trips with my family, was that there was always just so much chaos. Like the leading up to going there, being there for like the first couple of days, and then like the day or two before you leave, my parents were always just running around wild, trying to figure things out and make sure we had everything. And I'm like, this is the last couple of days of the vacation. We should be enjoying them. Technically, I do need to do the till because me and this same coworker are the only ones on today and tomorrow. So I have to be able to take customers when she is on her break. Interesting. Proud of you for doing all of this. I would be scared. Hi, Sophie. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Also got a shop key today as well. Wow, they really trust you. You know, they hired you. So, like, obviously I would hope that they would trust you, but, like... You do not seem like the type to break in and disorganize all of this stuff. At least. Speedrunning the trust of my coworker's manager. You are the best speedrunner. My favorite, actually. So the fact that you don't finish games ever. I need to put on my blue light glasses. You did in fact finish Alan Wake, and you finished Life is Strange. You did in fact. And then Kier was supposed to play Before the Storm, and then I was supposed to play too, but things got a little bit out of hand. Yeah, exactly. I'm trustworthy. Yeah. Honestly, I have no room to talk. I haven't finished Spiritfarer, haven't finished Breath of the Wild. Are there any other games I haven't finished that I have permanently put on break? I don't remember. We ignore the fact that you have to hold my hand through Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, well, Baldur's Gate 3 is a very big game and very confusing, and a bit overwhelming at times. I also have over 2,500 hours in it. I think it's very funny when people forget how many hours I have in a game and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, buddy, I don't have any life. I don't have a life. If I become obsessed with a game, that's all I'm gonna do for like several weeks to months, depending on how much I enjoy the game. Were you guys playing last night when I was eeping? Yeah, we fought the woads, the tree fellas, and then Kaga. And I think, like, we also talked to the Gith, like the Gith at the road to the Gith area, but we didn't actually go to the Gith area because I think that might mess up the grove. But we did a lot of other stuff before the Goblin Camp. And then that's what's next. So next time we can all play together, we'll probably take on the Goblin Camp. It does because it gives you a warning before you go there. Yeah, it's weird that going to the Underdark doesn't... Going to the Underdark is different. Like, you can go to the Underdark, and it doesn't warn you. It doesn't technically take you to a separate area. It's part of the first map's area. You don't have to, like, go through a loading screen to get there. But...
Jace Partition _ just subscribed. Mwah.
Jay! Hello! Sorry, I was in the middle of talking about Baldur's Gate 3. You know me. I don't shut the fuck up about Baldur's Gate 3. But hello! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Wow. Time truly is flying while you're having fun. I think it's so fun how enthusiastic y'all can be about the games you like. Yeah, that's called the autism. I coming in here, Baldur's Gate 3. This is gonna be good. Yeah, we're talking about how technically, like, there's the first map area with the like the grove and stuff like that and the crash site, and then like the the Underdark is technically part of that first map area. It doesn't like give you a warning or make you go through a loading screen to get there. You can just fast travel straight from the first area to the Underdark. But when you go to the Risen Road? No. When you go to the Githyanki area, that is considered a separate map. So like you have to like confirm that you want to leave the first area. And I think if you go to the area with the Gith before you help the Grove, before you do anything with the Grove, they will actually do the Rite of Thorns. And it will be blocked off for the rest of forever. And the assumption is that the tieflings all died. Fun fact. But I think Anna did that at one point, but you could still like manage to like squeeze in to the area by cheating, obviously. You're not supposed to go into that area. But then everybody was still in there like normal because they didn't code in the people not being there. So like so like everybody's still in there just walking around being normal, but the assumption is that they kicked the tieflings out and sealed the grove. Of course Anna would cheat in the game, yes. Anyway, that's some of the information that I have about Baldur's Gate 3. Just a little bit. I also experienced a glitch at some point where when I went into the Githyanki area, for some reason my character got like this this effect, like, for him, where it said that he had killed a guard, and so everybody was going to attack him. And so I had to leave my main character at camp, because otherwise everybody was going to get really mad and attack me everywhere I went. Thankfully, they've patched that out. I don't know why that was a glitch that happened, but it happened as soon as you would go into the area with the temple. It would be like, you were seen killing a guard. You're being hunted down. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. Anyway. Oh my god. Technically, I did kill the entire goblin camp. Technically, I did murder some people, but they were bad people. Technically, from my point of view, they were bad. Wasn't there a time that also was happening to one of your paladins and it would just say you were oath broken without doing anything? I would not be surprised. I feel like that might have happened like a long time ago, but yeah, that I would not be surprised about that. I love the oh my god because I do the same when I want to continue talking about it, but I don't know how or what. Yep. That's just commonly that's just like what's the term where you use words or like noises basically, or like when you are trying to think of something that you're saying? Boop. Oh, Nico is in here. I give you a boop. Hang on, she's on the other side of my room, however. So I'm gonna have to walk away. Give me a second. Abandoned, panic, yeah, I know. Accidentally just closed stream, you were like, abandoned, left, panic, oh no, and then you just were like, alright, I'm out of here. The streamer left, I'm leaving. Imagine the tisming, yep. The tism was tisming. Listen, okay, I will say that I do like things in a certain way, and I like them in a way that I understand. I like them in my way, I will say. However, I try to like work on adjusting to things. It's something that I try to work on with myself, where I can like, yes, something bothers me that it is, you know, this way, but I can like work on making it work for me, you know, work through it. We're working through it. However, the controls in Undertale, that was the most autism-tisming moment that I have experienced. I could not get it through my head. Not once, not at all. And I will say that if I were playing it by myself, I probably would have given up. Is 91.4 Fahrenheit here, and I am dying. I am so sorry. You truly have my deepest condolences, because that is very hot. Please make sure that you are drinking some water. You should not be experiencing Texas or Florida heat. Yep. I need to study in these conditions. See, I feel like that is cruel and unusual punishment. I feel like there should be a system in place where when things are too hot, everything shuts down. Like, you should not be expected to do stuff when it is that fucking hot. Yeah, especially because you don't have air conditioning. We can deal with it because we have air conditioning. In fact, the other day, I was in my air-conditioned house. So sorry, I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I was sitting in my air-conditioned house, and I went outside, and it was actually kind of nice for a moment. Just the warmth of the sun and everything like that, and I went, wow, cool. I'm going back inside. But I've always experienced the same kind of like, but opposite, where when I lived in Indiana, and it was like dead of winter, everybody would have their heat up so high. Everybody like was freezing to death. They'd turn their heat up, and then I would get overheated in the building, and I would go outside where it was freezing just to cool off just a little bit. The extreme temperatures are not great. My summary study thing is 36 pages long, and I'm missing 3 lessons. Oh no. It looked as if it was gonna rain this morning when I left the house, so I took a coat. Not even 10 minutes later, the sun was shining and it was hot. Yep. Yeah. See, where I am experiencing the rain and thunder every afternoon time of Florida. So that's fun. Make sure you are taking in electrolytes. Yep. Same? Yeah, that's very funny. It's just like every afternoon it gets really, really dark, and it pours and it storms, and the dogs get really upset because they don't like thunder. Yeah, for me it happens in the afternoon. It does not usually rain in the middle of the night for me, so I am sorry that you're having to deal with that, Rev. I left to sign my lease, and the weather was nice and chill. Got out of the house, and boom, 91 degrees. Oh no. Does it sound like someone is pressure washing your walls? See, my problem is that my house, the house that I currently live in, is built like a goddamn bunker. It is like full cement walls on every exterior of the house, and some interior walls, because this house was built on, and it was originally smaller, and then they built onto it to make it bigger. So I very rarely ever hear the storm from outside. I hear thunder, obviously, but it has only been with the fact that we put a window air conditioner in my window that I can hear it rain, because I can hear it hit the top of the window air conditioner, and there's like a little bit of gap like around the edges of it. It is absolutely ridiculous, the fact that I cannot hear it rain. I have to look out the window to see that it is raining. My house is falling apart. Oh no. Refilling my water for the 3rd time in 1 hour. Yes, please drink. Please drink the water. Hi Cam, I love you. I hope you're doing well. I live on the top floor of my apartment, and when it rains, when the rain hits, it's so calming, but also kind of loud. Yeah, for a long period of time, I lived in a trailer, and so we had like a tin roof pretty much, and I could hear it rain just constantly. And it was actually kind of nice. It was nice when it would rain and we could hear it. Which is why, as you can tell, I love the rain in Spirit City so much. I'm abandoning this state for a week. In a little more than 12 hours, I am hyped to get some decent sleep. I am happy for you. I hope you have so much fun. Love the afternoon showers when I'm home. Yep. We had a sunroom and that had a tin roof. Yeah, we have like, what is it called? Like sip roofing on an overhang. So only like when I am standing in the kitchen can I hear that it is raining, because it hits that like roofing that's over there. And it's just over like a carport kind of thing. So the afternoon showers are a little bit wild. I like showering before I sleep because with the water on my skin, my body is cold. Yep, that makes sense. We had a span of time a couple of years ago where our power was out because of a hurricane that came through. And we took plenty of cold showers to try to stay cool. It mainly just made my hair very wet, and then it didn't dry because it was humid. And I have very thick hair. I'm genuinely mad and sad that I can't be at my grandfather's birthday because of this stupid exam. Mal, I am very sorry. I am very sorry that you're having to deal with that, but you are doing what you gotta for your education, and I am proud of you for doing that. Even if it sucks, even if it's difficult, I am proud of you. It's so loud even when it's drizzling. I love the sound of rain. So I would probably like it. Unless, of course, it was constant. I guess then it might get annoying. I don't know. I'm kind of weird with noises sometimes. It's the autism. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Dragon Age today. I'm excited. I have been wanting to play Dragon Age since the Veilguard like trailer release like 2 months ago. And this time I will not I will not do the same thing that I did with Alan Wake 2, where I said I wanted to do a replay before Alan Wake 2 came out, and then I just never did.
This is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Hi, dog. I love you. I hope you're doing well. This is something that I have accidentally repeated multiple times, where I was like, okay, before Alan Wake 2 comes out, I'm gonna replay the first game, and the DLC. I'm gonna like maybe play Control, you know, because it's in the same universe and it has like DLC that ties directly to Alan Wake. And then Alan Wake 2 came out, and I was like, oh man, I guess I didn't get the chance to play Alan Wake 1 before Alan Wake 2 came out. And then my computer didn't want to run it anyway, so then it was kind of like off the board for a bit. Finally finish Alan Wake 2 without playing through the first Alan Wake game. I'm like, okay, there's DLC coming out. There's DLC coming out. I will make sure. Don't blame the computer. Hey, I don't know if you were there that time, but there was a wall of mud. That was definitely not supposed to be there. I don't even know if we have clips of it. I think we have a clip of when I was playing a little bit, and you could see how just fucking blurry everything was on that computer. And I was trying to run it, and it was not working. Don't tell me you're hating on the mud wall, man. Come on. Hey. The mud wall was funny. It was cool. Love the mud wall. However, it also made it so that I couldn't see. Apologize right now. Okay. Mud wall. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You were just kind of blocking my sight, and I couldn't see. I got mud in my eyes. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I finished Alan Wake 2, and I was like, okay, there's planned DLC coming out. By the time the DLC comes out, then I will do like a playthrough of the first Alan Wake game, maybe even American Nightmare 2, maybe Control if I can fit it in there in time. And then 2 days later, the DLC dropped. The first DLC dropped for Alan Wake 2, and I was like, bro, come on. But I don't want that to happen again with the Dragon Age games, because the 4th Dragon Age game, Dragon Age the Veilguard, is coming out this fall, and I want to play through the games on stream, and I'm doing it now before we get too close to when the game's supposed to come out, because as soon as the game comes out, that's all I'm going to stream all week, every day. And that's just how it's gonna be. Natsu is so smart. What did Natsu do? She just randomly wrote me because we want to get matching tattoos with Ghostface, but we wanted it unique, and she just thought about that we could do RP and GTubers with Ghostface masks as tattoo. Nice. That's a good idea. That would definitely be unique. But I did have Kier, Anna, and Sari choose my love interests for the Dragon Age series of this playthrough, and I'm excited for it. They unanimously voted for Isabella in the second game. I should actually like show you guys, since a lot of you guys don't know about Dragon Age. want a tattoo so badly now. Yeah, you know, I see like Syrup. Syrup has a full leg dedicated to a full leg dedicated to cats. And I admire that. I would love to have just a what do they call that? Do they call that a sleeve still, even though it's on your leg? Anyway, I don't know anything about tattoos. Anyway, if you guys were curious about the goddamn PowerPoint presentation I made, this is it. I made these PowerPoint presentations and I sent them to the fruits. They're not that interesting. Do not get me wrong. However, I yelled a lot about characters in them. Hi, Billy. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Huge cat kiss, rat kiss to you. Hello. Welcome in. I think we, the fruits, should design your character for Veilguard. I see that /J. And I understand that you are joking. But I would rather die. My first Veilguard playthrough is going to just be me screaming for 800 years. You're never gonna stop hearing me yell. Doing okay? Had surgery today. I hope it went well. I hope it went well, and I hope you are recovering. I hope you're good. Was it something that you would like to share, or would you like to keep that private? I hope you're doing well and you are recovering. I'm home, so I'm happy it was a day surgery. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, this is my PowerPoint presentation. And I had to go in and I had to tell everyone which characters were straight. As well. And like Kier, I think it was specifically like saw and was like, straights? And I'm like, yeah, the straights are at it again. So sorry. So sorry. But this game came out in 2009. We're fucking lucky that there are 2 bisexual love interests. My kidney said, have rocks, kid. Oh yeah, that's not ideal. Anyway, so there's Alistair. He is straight, sadly. He's a warrior. He's very goofy, good guy. Very sweet, very wholesome. He is technically the senior Grey Warden, however he defers to the main character, you know, to make all of the decisions. Had them laser removed today. Interesting. Lems, guess what? Guess what? What? I don't know. I'm bad at guessing. There's cheese on the moon. I don't know. You bought Baldur's Gate 3. Let's fucking go. Baldur's Gate 3 beloved. Do you like a lot of RPG kind of games? Because that is probably one of the best in my opinion. Beautiful wood elf, as you should. Elves are very pretty. Yeah, his ending can be very, very different depending on choices that you make. Specifically, one very small line of dialogue that you can choose in his like companion quest kind of thing, which can, fun fact, end the game with him breaking up with you if you don't choose the right dialogue. That was devastating to learn in one of my first playthroughs of the game. And it's like a choice like pretty early on too. And he just like, oh yeah, well, okay, well, I guess, you know, I have these responsibilities now. We can't be together anymore. And it was just like, the fuck? I want to play another race, but I somehow always go with tieflings. Tieflings are very good. I do have quite a few tieflings. However, I have at least one or two of every race and sub-race. planned out because I am a fucking nerd. However, Alistair was the first love interest I ever, you know, experienced in a video game. I love him very much. There is also a mod that you can get to make him bisexual. Do not get me on the subject of the bisexual mod in Dragon Age because it pisses me off. I love RuneScape and World of Warcraft. I want to get into D&D, but I don't have a group. My housemate bought me some dice for a housewarming gift. Oh, that's cute. Dice are very pretty. I still need to buy dice. I have not bought any dice. There's no reason for me to buy dice except for the fact that some dice are very pretty. Anyway, there's the male bisexual love interest named Zevran. He's a rogue. I think it's very funny that both of the bisexual love interests in this game are rogues. Oh, no, that's a dog. Anyway. The dice my housemate got me are trans colors. Oh, that's so cute. And then there's Zevran. He is an assassin, and he technically tries to kill you. He is hired by the main antagonist to kill you and Alistair. And he fails. You guys can like kick his ass. However, then he looks at you with like the Puss in Boots eyes and asks if he can join you instead. And you have the choice to either kill him or let him join. Oh my god. He is very traumatized, but he hides it very much with humor and flirtation, and the romance starts out very casual. But as most romances do in these games, they start out either casual or like very ew feelings, and then feelings slowly appear over time. It's a very classic thing that they like to do. And if his approval isn't high enough by the end of the game, he will try to kill you again. Enemies to lovers? Kind of. Kind of. Except for the fact that Zevran, he just kind of is like, I tried to kill you. You beat the shit out of me. Please don't kill me. I can be so useful to you, even though I'm apparently bad at my job because I failed to kill you. I'm great at assassin things. Please let me work for you. He's very funny. Anyway, there's also Morrigan, who is the straight female love interest, sadly. Regrettably. Horrifically. She is the original goth girlfriend. She's a mage and a shapeshifter, which is, you know, something that you notice about the Dragon Age games is that they are very, very loosely based on D&D and like the concepts of D&D, but they kind of like shifted it around a lot to make it work for stuff that they wanted. So instead of like being like having like a billion classes, there are only 3, and then the subclasses or specializations that you can get are references or like very similar to other classes that you might see in D&D. Like one of the rogue subclasses is just ranger, where you can like summon animals and stuff to fight with you. She's a little bit traumatized, as most of the characters are. She lived in the middle of nowhere with her mother for all of her life, and then you know, the main character comes by and she's like, here, take my daughter. She can help you. And then, you know, you find out more about her. She is very ew feelings, like I said, one of their favorite tropes, but then catches them anyway. Morrigan is the love interest that we will be pursuing in the first game. That is the one that Anna chose. Anna chose Morrigan. Anna also chose, for the second game, Anna also chose Isabella. And for the third game, chose Iron Bull, which I think is very, very funny. Yeah, there's a DLC for her that it kind of like explains what she's up to like after the events of the game. And if you don't play that DLC, the ending is a little bit sad. It is quite sad. However, there's an option at the end of the DLC where you can like leave with her, and I will be playing the DLC since we will be romancing her. She also shows up in Dragon Age 3 as an advisor later on in the game. And what's really cool is that you get to like, when you romance her in the first game, she like references the main character, and there's like other stuff that ties into her relationship with the main character of the first game. And that is one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, we're gonna go for Morrigan, because her story is actually very interesting. And since she shows up in the third game, you see a lot of her like further on in the series. Technically, you also see Liliana in she makes an appearance in the second game, and she is an advisor in the third game. However, her whole religious thing kind of weirds me out. You know, it's the religious trauma. It's fine. She's a great character. She is the bisexual love interest. She's a bard subclass, like I mentioned. She is Orlesian, which Orlesians are French, basically. She found God and then left God to join the protagonist, but she believes that the maker, the god of the world, sent her a sign to help you with your like journey and everything like that. However, she is very religious and talks about the maker and Andraste a lot. And that always kind of put me off just a little bit. I was like, yeah, okay. Even when I thought I was a lesbian for a part of my life, I was always like, oh, I would rather date Morrigan. However, her abusive ex shows up later in the game, which is great. And she makes an appearance in DA2 and an advisor in Dragon Age 3. She also can reference to her relationship with the hero Ferelden, the first game's protagonist. However, it is much less involved than Morrigan's is. Switching sides is the solution. Yeah, you know what's funny is that I always had a male character. Romance Zebrin. I was like, wow, it's so cool that you can be gay in this game. That's so neat. Why am I so attached to this male character that I have romancing this male love interest? Gee, I don't have time to unpack that. I just like them. I just think they're neat. And then there's the non-love interest companion. There's Sten. He's a Qunari warrior. He is technically the first Qunari that you meet. However, they do a lot. They have changed the way Qunaris look a lot from the first game. Because like he is mainly just a very large elf in the first game. However, as in like the second game and the third game, Qunari are more like giant tieflings. And then there is the Mabari, the dog, the good boy. You either, if you start out as a human noble, you either get a Mabari from the very beginning, or if you are any of the other origins, you can basically help save a Mabari that's in like one of the first areas. You can like bring an herb to him and save him, and then later on he'll like show up and basically remember. Mabari are very, very smart dogs. They remember stuff like that. So they like remembered you and they come over and join your group. They're actually a companion. And I'm pretty sure your relationship with the Mabari is always at 100. There's no winning the dog over. The dog is always at 100% approval. Just constantly. And it's beautiful. You also get to name the dog, I usually name my dog Bark Spawn, because Dark Spawn are the enemies that you mainly fight in the first game, and Bark Spawn, I think it's funny. Anyway, there's also Win. She's a grandma. She's a spirit healer mage. You meet her in the circle. She is a tiny bit possessed. Just a tiny bit. It's fine. There's Shale, technically a DLC companion. Stone Golem, as you can possibly see, they also hate pigeons. Please laugh, thank you. Yep. Please clap. Please clap. And then there's Ogren. He kind of sucks. I don't like him very much. I wish that I liked him, but he's just kind of abrasive, and he is basically, his whole personality is that he is a berserker, and he like loses his shit when he fights, and he is a drunk. That's kind of his whole thing. Anyway, that is Dragon Age. That is the Dragon Age Origins characters. You're welcome. Thank you so much for listening, even though you guys are a captive audience. You sent me your Baldur's Gate 3 character. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Ooh. I do love the purple accents. The purple accents, very good. I actually haven't used this this tattoo. I keep meaning to, because it's actually kind of pretty, but I am addicted to using that one floral neck tattoo. Do not ask me why. It's just pretty. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for definitely not forcing me to be here and educating me on my own free will. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for showing up to my TED Talk. There's also the characters from Dragon Age 2. I think I may wait to go through the Dragon Age 2 stuff until we start Dragon Age 2. However, I will say that Isabella was the choice. Overwhelmingly, from all three fruits, Isabella was their choice for Dragon Age 2. She was my bisexual awakening. I was like, wow. So it wasn't just the fact that, you know, Liliana is just religious and I didn't like it very much. Here is Isabella, and she is so pretty. And wow, isn't it interesting? I like her when I'm playing as both a female and a male hawk. Isn't that weird? Would you like to see kitty picture from this morning? I would ask you don't share it with the class since it shows a lot of my street. Oh yeah. I always want to see cat pictures, but I will not show it. I also need to remember that I have my display on. Anyway, this was the choice. The cool thing about Dragon Age 2 is that all of the love interests, except for fucking Sebastian, all of them are bisexual. So you can just like pick whoever you want, which is neat. I like that. Apparently that's going to be the same as it is in Veilguard, I think I read that somewhere, but not completely sure. It's still, they still haven't given out too much information about it. Except for the fact that Manfred, not Manfred, what's his name? Hang on. I'm losing the plot. Not Manfred. Manfred is the Emrich is going to be a love interest. Hang on. Let me. It's in general games because I was yelling about it before I made an extra channel. This motherfucker in Veilguard is apparently going to be a love interest. This guy. And I cannot fucking wait. It's gonna be ridiculous. And it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, like I said, hang on. Like I said to the fruits, this guy is gonna be a love interest. Now keep in mind, this is the same goddamn company that was freaked out about people wanting to romance Garrus in Mass Effect. Because he is an alien. They were like, you guys wanna smooch this alien? Like, we gave you 2 human options and 1 very sexualized feminine alien option. And you guys wanna smooch this guy? And everybody was like, yeah. So then he was a love interest in the second Mass Effect game. But this is growth for them, all right? They are apparently going to make this guy a love interest, and I'm so fucking excited. I fucking love Dragon Age. It's so ridiculous. Hello, Kier. I love you. I hope you're doing well. The ponytail I loved, and I wanted it to be purple, so I did that. Yeah, I do love the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 has like a lot of like interesting hair colors and like cool stuff like that. And that does sometimes make it look like your like elf or whatever, or your human knows what an iPhone is. But also, the game is supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to make interesting characters that you relate to and that you like. So who says that your character can't look like they are on Instagram? Kitty has been shared in fruits. Kibby. They have such an interesting facial expression all the time. I love them. The character customization is what sold it for me. I saw my housemate making a character and I was like, oh, yep. The character creation in Baldur's Gate 3 is incredible. Very kind of face. Yep. Very like I'm watching you. I am very, very aware of just everything going on. Very, very suspicious of everything. I've been talking a lot. I need to take a drink of water. But yeah, I am just a tiny bit concerned that Dragon Age Origins is going to have some issues with Windows 11. I'm a little bit concerned about that because I did watch my friend Lurk Laugh Loathe play the start of the game, and she was experiencing some like issues with textures being messed up and the game crashing. So we will have to keep an eye out for that. Hopefully it won't happen, but if it does, we'll just figure it out. We'll probably run into ads here in just like a couple of minutes, and then we'll switch over and actually get into the game that I've been talking about for 40 minutes. If you run it in Windows 7 compatibility, it should work, right? I don't know what that means. I have not done that. I think I saw you mention that, or Dan mentioned that when he was playing the Lego Lord of the Rings game, but I don't know how to do that personally. I should probably figure it out. You did suggest it. Yeah, that for Dan with the Lego Lord of the Rings. Yep. Still waiting for him to continue with the Lego Lord of the Rings game. Because, you know, I am on the edge of my seat. I need to know how the Lego Lord of the Rings ends. Because you know. He won't less than 3. Aw, man. I'm so mad at the Lego Lord of the Rings game. Oh no, why? What happened? What did the Lego Lord of the Rings game do? Self-care check. Okay. Has this bitch ever continued with a game he's played once on stream? Literally never. Yeah. You don't want to spoil it. Okay. General self-care check for everybody. Make sure that you are drinking some water and you are having some food. If you have not had water or a snack in a while, please go get something to drink, get something to snack on. Take any meds that you have coming up or that you might have missed. Put on your blue light glasses. I am actually wearing mine today, or protective glasses if you're Rev Spicy. If you don't have blue light glasses and you've been staring at a screen for a long period of time, make sure that you take a little screen break. Look at something that isn't a screen for a little bit. And protect your eyes. Ah, there's ads. I was in the middle of doing my self-care check. That's rude.
BR Lewis 13 just subscribed.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I can do it the way that you are explaining it. Just right click the .exe in the game directory and go to properties. It's pretty straightforward from there. Okay, hang on. Properties. Right. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that will help. Also, Billy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That is a fresh tier 1. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate that you did. Oh, it's loud. However, I hope you enjoy the cat meme emotes and the one dog one. And Shirtless Vito. Oh my god, everybody loves Shirtless Vito. Everybody always loves Shirtless Vito. And I cannot fault them for that. Oh god, okay. There's the game. The menu music is already making me emotional. I love this game so much. It's ridiculous. Sorry, Mumford and Sons, you're going to be paused. Oh, the game audio is maxed because I was recording something last night. Just beautiful. I love this game so much. Anyway, are we ready? Are we ready, kids? I'm in my feels, so I need to say this, but it feels unreal that it has been 7 months of knowing you guys, and y'all have become so important to me, and I am grateful to know you, every single one of you. I love you all. We love you too, Mal. We are so glad. I am so glad to have met you. And it was all because you went into some silly goobers chat, and then you like were hanging out, and I was like, yes, this one is now my favorite. Anyway, we're gonna be playing Dragon Age Origins. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. So is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of Thrinities. Thrinities nuts. I don't know. Sorry. I'm excited.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages.
I'm gonna try so hard not to quote everything along with the game, because I know this game by heart.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
The first of the Darkspawn.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Oh, it's fine.
The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall.
The first to fall.
And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
It might get loud. I think it might be turned up a little bit too loud, but it's fine.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
Yeah!
Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages.
Oh,
Barbarians and
my
kings.
favorite fucked
Grey
up
Wardens sacrificed everything to stem
but
the tide of
heroic group.
darkness
Love them so
and
much.
prevailed.
God, this game is old at this point.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those
so
who
bad.
once called us heroes have forgotten.
This game is so old. Oh my god.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Everything is so blurry. God bless.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Ugh,
Maker,
Duncan.
help us all.
My beloved. And now, we get to create our character. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how your characters respond to you throughout the game. So you can be male, female, human, elf, or dwarf. Warrior, rogue, or mage. The interesting thing is that dwarves cannot actually cast magic. So if you pick a dwarf, you cannot pick the magic class. Something about them being cut off from the fade. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played. I will probably be playing as a male character. So sorry. I was thinking about doing a Dalish elf origin for this character. Just thinking about it. Too short to reach the magic shelf. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Dalish elves are very, very cool. So your like origin options are human noble, city elf, Dalish elf, circle of magi, dwarf noble, and dwarf commoner. So there are a lot of like origins for this game. And like basically the first section of the game is you playing through like a day of your life that like goes completely wrong, and I am excited. I've been thinking about I have been planning like a Dalish elf for this character. Dragon Age Origins, yeah. Ain't it funny how they did that? Okay, so Dalish elf, it says, proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Spoilers. Jeez. Yeah, Dalish elves are basically... The thing about elves is that between warring with each other and warring with humans, they have basically like destroyed or had a lot of their culture and history destroyed. So basically in a lot of these games, there are city elves and there are Dalish elves. City elves kind of like assimilated themselves into human culture, although they usually live in cities in their own district, which is it's a little bit gross. But the Dalish elves are basically a nomadic version or like nomadic village of elves that travel like the land and refuse to be a part of human like society. and they're like trying desperately to hold on to what little they have left of their past. And like, not to spoil too much in the future, but with like stuff that happens with Morrigan in the third game, I was thinking about playing as a Dalish elf this time. I feel like that would be fun.
Greetings.
So the first game's character creation and just like character art is not exactly the best. The it's not very good for inclusivity either. The skin tones, oh, that's the wrong one. Oh god, you can look like a corpse, by the way. The skin tones could definitely be better. Woo, corpse. Yeah, you can look like a corpse for some reason, which is funny because everybody talks about you like you are a child. Corpse. No, we're not playing a corpse. We're not going to play a baby either. We're going to be somewhere in the middle, I think. Yeah, he looks sufficiently tired. But the cool thing about Dalish elves is that they actually have unique tattoos in the character creation, because these are like a part of their culture. And once you reach a certain age, you get the one of the Valisleen tattoos. Valisleen? It's been a while since I played these games. These are some of the favorites because they're very pretty. These two. You can technically have no tattoo, but I kind of want to have a tattoo. And you can choose the intensity, obviously, and the color. However, again, it's very, very simplified. In Dragon Age, Inquisition, there's actually a color wheel that you can choose from when it comes to tattoos and eye color. Skin color still has like a choice, a variety of choices. But there is a color picker like wheel for the eyes and stuff. There are also like a lot of different. I don't know why I'm talking about the Inquisition character creator, except for the fact that my brain is always going 800 miles per hour. But there are, for some reason, so many options for eyelash color in Dragon Age Inquisition. I never really understood that, but it's fine. My problem with this game as well is that a lot of these hairstyles that you have are ones that your companions can also have. So like this is the one that Sten has. This is the one that Zevran has. This is what Alistair has. And then there's ramen noodle head. I'm thinking about making him red-haired. Ramen tasty. The Sims 4 could never. Well, my work system is broken. Guess I'll watch my best friend play his favorite game. Yay! Wait, so what's Sari playing again? I didn't hear. I think I'm gonna make him red-haired, perhaps. This red hair color is like very insanely red. I'm not picking the ramen option, by the way. I was just showing it off. Kind of like that. However, the braid is kind of nice. Last time I checked, I wasn't the streamer. Well, you are a streamer. Okay. Okay, listen. I know that that his eyebrow color should match his hair. But that just looks odd to me. Might make his eyebrows darker. I cannot remember for the life of me if there is a way to change your character's appearance after you leave this area. I know there is in the other games. Like in the second and third game, there's this place called the Black Emporium where like there's this eccentric creature that sells various items. I also can't see my fucking eye color that well. Oh. That does not move your brow at all. That moves the middle of your forehead. Oh my god, I love this game. Concave, yeah. He's just like, I had one too many hits to the head. Nose. Yeah, there's not much to change about that nose. That's a good nose. However, you must have kissable lips. So sorry, sir. No brain removed. Honestly, it kind of fits the vibes of this guy. And then there's the portrait, which is extremely important if you ask me. Have to pick a good color. Give him lip gloss blue. You cannot actually, this is how homophobic this game is, okay? You cannot put makeup on the male characters. When you are playing as a female character, I think it's this section has like eye shadow, blush. I don't know if, yeah, there's lip color. I don't think there's lip gloss. Like it was made in 2009. It was in fact made in 2009. It's a fucking miracle that there are two bisexual love interests. I think that's all we're gonna get. Anyway, the portrait. Portrait is good. Portrait is good. You could also choose your character's facial expression, which is really silly. Because you can look like that. Usually go for somewhere in between these two. He still kind of looks, he's just gonna look like a dork. There's nothing I can do about that. He's gonna look like a dork. And then you can choose. Hi, Steffi. I love you. I hope you're doing well. 2009 men had chapped fucking lips. Yeah, that's true. I don't think until the third game you can put makeup on male characters.
I have lost concentration.
Okay, so the interesting thing about choosing a voice in this game is that it is a lot like Baldur's Gate 3, where your character doesn't actually talk in cutscenes. However, when you click on stuff and like do things in battle, they will like say random things. I will say the violent female voice is the best one in this entire fucking game because she has one line that says, and I quote, "Shall I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?" And that is the most iconic thing from this whole fucking game. And I will think about it forever. That's my favorite line of any voice.
Greetings.
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 How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell. This is not good. Coming through. Off I go. No, let's not and say we did.
Oh my god. Beanie was playing with my laundry and caught my pinky. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Greetings. Blast it! I have lost the spell.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh god.
It didn't work.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. I cannot cast it.
Greetings. Oh, my spell. My weapon does nothing.
Why does he sound like he's like 12?
How do you do?
Like I might go with cocky.
Where is my head? New weapon. Coming through. Off I go.
Okay. But now I have to decide what I'm going to name my character. This is bad. I didn't plan what to name my character. This is bad. Hang on. Don't mind me. Hang on. One second. Hang on. No, that's fine. If I speak, I am in trouble. Oh no. Dragon Age elf name generator. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Mike. I'm not naming him Mike. Hang on. Let's look at these. Let's look at these. Camdor. Wait a second. Astarion. Oh my god. Okay, I'll do it. Mikhail Mahariel. Jesus Christ. I'm never going to escape the Mike allegations. Never. I'm gonna be here forever. Okay. I feel like I used to do something interesting with these that I do not recall. But it's basically the same idea. Strength, dexterity, willpower, magic, cunning, constitution. Let's just do up with dexterity. More cunning. And a little bit more strength. I apologize for the mic allegations. I'm never gonna recover. My constitution is fairly low. Now that I think about it. Probably should. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, however. Coercion. Oh god, it's been so long since I've looked at this. I always go in for coercion because I like convincing people to do stuff or give me things. So I always go for coercion. . Also, trap making, I never use trap. I never steal. Because I'm too goody-goody two-shoes. However, the combat training is usually... I usually go for coercion and combat training. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Deft hands... God, it has been so long since I played this game. Deft hands and below the belt. And dirty fighting. The rogue incapacitates a target who takes no damage from the attack but is stunned for a short time. Place your bets on if I remember to do that. And then there's like archery and dual weapons, and you can actually in this game swap back and forth between those two. In the second and the third game, you have to choose one. You have to choose either archery or dual wielding, which is a little bit annoying because sometimes the enemies are farther away and you don't feel like running across the battlefield over to them. We're going to be playing on easy because I am way too silly goofy for this.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
Get him!
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we?
Hey! Cat
Just
food is
in
several
time.
days late. Oh
I
no.
found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with them?
My chat and I am in the way of the dialogue options. Oh no, hang on. Hang on, I have to fix this. Don't mind me, hang on. We're just gonna move across the screen really quickly. Just gonna scooch right on over here to be with Cat Kiss and Lime Cat Run. And maybe I'll move this up for now. However, tomorrow, no, Thursday, when I go back to playing Coral Island, I'm going to be very confused as to why everything is all messed up. Okay. Let's find out what they are doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it.
I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Why not?
There was a demon. It was huge
A
with
demon?
black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
You frighten them enough. They won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course.
Sips
Thank you.
4
Thank you.
triplet coated outfits. Yep.
Well, shall
Just
we see if
slightly
there's
different
any truth
colors.
to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Sounds like a good
And
idea.
If we find anything, the Keeper will want to know.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I've come to the realization that I have not played this game in a long time. Okay, so I can use WASD to run. That's good. Oh my God. I bought another one because I only have a few cans left. Now I'm going to have so many when they all show up, probably at the same time at this point. But that means that you'll have a lot then. And you'll be all ready for any other occurrences like this. Oh. Tutorial, inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing I. To unequip. You want me to take off my clothes? Okay. Weirdo. Oh my God. This game's like, all right, we need to teach you how to equip and unequip things. Take off your armor and be standing in your underwear for a second. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Item set bonus. Oh, I forgot about item set bonuses. Though armor provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by a percentage. Sturdy armor like plate carry more of a penalty than lightweight leathers, but some talents, like the warrior's powerful, can reduce the effect of fatigue. Did you also play it on PlayStation? Yes, for a large span of time. The only, like, 3 games I owned on PlayStation 3, way back in early gaming era for me, the only games I owned on the PlayStation 3 were Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and Portal 2. Those were the only games that I owned. However, I keep wanting to drag my cursor like you do in Baldur's Gate 3. However, I can use paused. Bro, unpause. Can't even see the enemies yet. Who you fighting? Ah, this is a little bit loud. That is that is a little bit loud. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. And also audio. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit more. Because the combat music seems to be what's... I want it to be at 6, but it's not doing that. Sound effect volume I might turn down as well. Really what's important to me is that you can hear the dialogue and stuff. Oh my god. Oh. You killed the Hala. That's so sad. Codex about Hala. Man, I love reading.
Yes.
Man, I love reading. Yes! Okay. I guess he likes reading as well. Can you not switch? Oh, you can. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna put this as my second weapon. There are so many things in my inventory that I don't remember. They're probably DLC stuff, now that I think about it. Embree's Many Pockets. Dalish Promise Ring. 1 health regeneration in combat. Reduces hostility. Plus 15% to healing effects received. And the memory band. That I don't remember why I have.
Huh.
Is it leave me alone. I know more than you. I don't actually. I need to remember all of the controls, but it's fine. It's just gonna take me a second to remember. I remember I used to play Dragon Age Origins almost like a turn-based kind of thing.
This must be the cave.
Wish to take off my binder. Yes, let your ribs
before,
breathe. Let's see. No, and that worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine, but I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Hang on. One second. Let me open the thing. Okay. Video. I'm gonna try turning that on. Because I've been noticing some tearing while things are moving on the screen. I'm gonna see if that'll fix.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than
These
ever.
protein bars that I got are kinda not good. Oh no. The flavor isn't bad, but the texture is icky. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, arachnophobia warning. Kind of forgot about that. Hey, leave me alone. Those are very loud. Icky spooters, yeah.
Going.
There are a couple of instances of giant spiders in this game, because of course there are. These games love to have giant spooters and giant rats and stuff like that. How the fuck does combat work in this game? You just click your enemies, hopefully faster and harder than they can hit you. However, you can pause with spacebar. You can just pause the combat and like kind of like assign each of your companions things to do, and then like unpause and go back to it. And then it's like real-time fights. It's not like turn-based or anything. However, oh yeah, no, not that. Okay. I only have one dagger, so I'm gonna switch back to my bow. So basically, like, you can kind of treat it like turn-based, where you pause, give everyone orders, go back to action, pause again.
Look now.
Hey, there's more spooters. No! Oh, fuck. I've forgotten how clunky this game is. Nice.
All right.
I keep hitting space to pick up everything, but you can't do that. Nice! Achievement unlocked, Nimble! I've already gotten that one, no doubt, but thank you. I have played this game on PC before. So. It's just been a really long time. Oh my god.
Trap.
Ah!
So simple to see, really.
Nice.
Yes.
Darkspawn War Axe. Sure, I'll take that.
Look now. We're going.
More spooters.
Oh! How
No, don't.
amusing.
Okay. Oh, there are also finishers sometimes. I forgot about that. There are like finisher animations.
Trap. So simple to see.
Oh
really.
my god, I adore this game. Nope, these protein bars are not for me. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Did you buy like a box of them and you're just now trying them? Insufficient skill.
All right.
Rude. This game just called me stupid. Oh, whoop, that's the wrong direction. Yeah, probably just put them out for grabs in the office. Yeah, that's probably the better thing to do. I was wondering if Quinn might like them.
I can't believe this.
Oh my god.
You recognize this statue, don't you?
Oh my god. It's worn, but it looks vaguely familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
It's interesting. So much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here, with humans. This place makes me nervous.
What do you think of all this?
I'm not sure. This looks like a very old human place. Why would they build this?
Good bot.
Why would elven artifacts be here? Maybe some of our ancestors lived here, in caves, like the dwarves. I'll stick to roaming the land myself.
I actually saw that one for a split second before it was deleted. I think usually I'm just not looking at chat when it happens. You think the Keeper will want to come here?
She takes any opportunity to gather elven lore. When the clans come together, they exchange whatever they found. She shouldn't come without hunters to guard her, though. The air here feels so sinister. Well, whatever it is, it won't stop me. A Dalish hunter fears nothing.
So, like, if you play as a female character, you can have, like, a conversation with him about how you guys like each other. Sadly... Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
How amusing!
Are those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
Be going to keep taking damage forever. Good bot. Honestly, I don't know what a lot of us would do without Saribot. Ah! I kind of forgot about you. Imagine you get the finisher. That's rude. Nope. Tutorial, leveling up. Why am I red? Oh god. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Fine. I'm red. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Okay. So we have plenty of cunning. I might up... I might up Constitution and Strength. I have plenty of Dexterity and Cunning. But I'm a little bit weak. But yeah, the specializations are basically subclasses. And they include like Bard, Ranger, Duelist, and Assassin. Sunburnt, yeah, apparently. Oh, I kind of want to go for improved coercion. I should probably go for combat training, but also I want to convince people to do things. And I don't remember. I used to remember how high you needed the coercion for each of the coercion options, but I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. I'm going for coercion. Fuck it. Oh, no, wait. You need combat training to upgrade that. So I might go combat training. Dual weapon sweep is good.
By the creators.
Oh, I'm red. Okay.
What was that thing?
Calm down.
This place makes me nervous.
So talk, if that will calm you down.
I suppose so. Hey, weren't you supposed to be assisting Master Verathorn today? How did you end up coming with me?
I wanted to keep you out of trouble. Let's see. I got out of it. I prefer to hunt.
Me too. Even if you are a better hunter than I am. Let's just find whatever's here and get out. We can talk later.
Rebel. What's in the rebel? It's not letting me click on the rebel. Huh. Oh god. This. There's something behind this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Very important. Dalish leather belt. Restriction. Warrior or rogue. Plus 0.75 stamina regeneration in combat. Oh my god, I kind of forgot about enchantment in this game. How could I forget about enchantment?
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing is.
Whiffs around this place makes me nervous. Oh my god, this game is incredible. Wonder what the writing says. Do not touch the glass?
Not that we'd leave a fingerprint on it. See how clean it is? Not a single smudge or crack. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Inside the mirror? Let me see.
Look, don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey!
Very sorry.
Duncan, my beloved. Thank you for looking, Mal. I appreciate that.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
How did I get here, Finneral?
Hashem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
I don't remember anything. I was in a cave and then nothing.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
Rip to the other guy, I guess. Yep.
Alan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Then Tamlin could be sick as well?
If he encountered the same thing you did? Yes. The Grey Warden said he found you alone outside a cave, already stricken. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
All I remember was the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dallin? Without you, we will not find it.
I am up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north.
Great, I took a nap.
Take Merrill with you to the cave.
That's
Find
like
Tamlin
the
if you
law
can,
of video
but do
games.
it swiftly.
Take Meryl to the cave and find Tamlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
I have questions about this Grey Warden.
When Tamlin's life is at stake? Very well.
Okay, not the judgment. Jesus. How did he know where to bring me?
He said he had been looking for our clan and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order.
Dalish have joined the Grey Wardens before?
Indeed. The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races. I know of no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however.
What if he asked for one now?
It would be a great honor, though I don't know why any Dalish would choose such a life.
I have returned with instant ramen. Let's go.
Asked.
Are these Wardens great warriors?
They are the best and most noble of all races, Dallin. Few can achieve their standards.
I thought they disappeared.
Not quite, Dallin. After they defeated the Darkspawn long ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lambs. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them.
And have they returned?
The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible.
I have no more questions.
And do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Need more equipment before I go.
Master Island can help you.
Give me some items.
Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Give me some stuff.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for
Ads
Tamlin?
start in a minute. Yeah, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
All right.
Good. I'll follow you, just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Oh, yeah, Meryl, in this origin, is actually a companion and love interest in the second game. There are a lot. While the story of the games don't actually overlap, like it's all a different story, different protagonist, and like the main antagonist of each of the games is different. There's a lot of overlap.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
Sure, old man. I'm glad to be here as well, Haran.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haran.
Once you saw... I suppose
No!
your youth
I
can
didn't
be forgiven.
I didn't mean to skip dialogue. I forgot that you can't pause.
Pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
Ads. Okay. Yeah, Hosier's good vibe. It's a very dramatic several seconds. Yeah, somehow I always know that ads are coming up, and yet I'm still surprised every time. Anyway, VR gaming. Okay. He he is scolding me for going into the cave with Tamlin and not getting back up. Hope I'm unsure if I burnt my tongue on the ramen or if it's the minuscule amount of chili powder I put into it. Well, it's kind of difficult to say sometimes. I'm sorry, Haran. I will try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me.
Ah, yes, lore info. Yay. Certainly.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Well, children, it starts when a mommy and daddy elf. The dialogue options in these games are absolutely ridiculous. Long ago, we were slaves to humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
Okay, I think it's just a chili. Ah, nice. You just gotta build up that spice tolerance, like we were talking about. Slowly, very, very slowly. Humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
And then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands
and
dispersed our
picking
people,
his nose,
forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
And not to mention that Shemlin cities smell terrible.
All right, that's quite enough out of you. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elven, and never again shall we submit.
The oath of the Dales, and no smart-mouth comment. Thank the creators for small mercies.
There was only one option. I couldn't give you any smart-ass remark.
I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
What do you know about Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled
0 days since somebody has mentioned
dwarves.
Cannibalism.
In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps
okay, hang on.
Then, but
sorry,
all knowledge
I did scooch it over just a little bit. Hang on 1 second. Okay, is there a gap now? Okay, I think it's good. Also, I'm supposed to be in front of Cat Kiss. There we go. I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Okay. You can technically talk to, like, literally every person here. Specifically ones that have names are usually ones with more. However, I want
I'm
to talk
glad
to this
you
guy.
recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I ate so many grapes, I feel like I am floating away. Can I ask for a bow as well?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you. Free stuff. Give free stuff. Give.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Yay! Why would you give away your father's bow?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
One day. Okay, let me
Of
see your
course.
crafts. I really
Take
don't have
whatever you need.
any money, but let me see. I have 17. What is that? Copper. Hmm. That is expensive. However, I should probably use that. I'm gonna sell some things. I think I might have just sold the bow that he just gave me. My bad. So sorry. Not paying attention at all. I told my mom my mouth was tingling from the chili, and she was like, "Did you put the whole packet in?" You're like, no, I didn't want to die, actually. Dying is probably bad.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul
Ramen
arrived,
head.
were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
Hunter's name is Tamlin.
I hope you find him soon.
Paul's a flat air. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alien age, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
I've been wondering, like, how spicy is the packet that comes with your ramen? Only the parts where we sacrifice young elves to the gods.
That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do that.
Two separate parts of it, okay. That makes sense.
Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
You really shouldn't worry so much about me.
I can't help it, dear. I've raised you since your poor mother died. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened?
The kimchi one that
Everyone
I
says Tam
get my
may be
mom
dead.
makes with like half the water, and I have nearly perished from that. Oh no. Wouldn't say that just yet.
It's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Never spoken of my parents much, Shell.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
This is why I like persuading. This is why I like coercion.
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed my father?
Yes.
Fucking
but also
humans.
city elves, too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
My mother abandoned me?
She just couldn't carry on without your father.
Well, that
The
sucks now,
clan
doesn't it?
decided not to discuss this around
Now
you,
I have neither
lest
one
it
of them.
poison your heart with sadness.
How does that make any sense? No, I understand.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you are older. Perhaps the time has come.
Yes, give me things.
Take this key.
Give
You'll see some
things.
chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its
I
contents are
love
yours
things.
if you wish.
Wait, I have a key. Wait, hang on. Wait, no, we gotta go find it. Holopen. Right. Back this way, I think. Yeah! Heirloom necklace. 10% spirit resistance. And splint mail boots. Thanks! Just gonna take everything. If you guys don't mind. Just getting the same, like, dagger over and over again. Fine. I hate that I have to go to bed early tonight because I want to play more Baldur's Gate. We can always play more Baldur's Gate later. I know that things are busy. Hello, Meryl.
The keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Venerel is coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
I'm gonna lie, because it's fun. I did ask. She's fine with it.
She is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
I have spent so much of my time playing this game on PlayStation 3 that the loading screen being like immediate is so wild to me. Ow.
It's over for you!
What were those things? Were those darkspawn?
Bean has received 1 cheese tax. Okay, but what about 1,000,000 cheese tax, though? I don't know.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Maybe the mirror has something to do with it.
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's
Well, I
mentioned it.
am pale. What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Oh god, I keep turning the wrong direction. I just am pale. Look, Garnet. I forgot that you picked up, like, stones and stuff to sell.
I wonder
Campfire.
whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
She tried to eat poison grapes. She was unsuccessful. Well, that's good, at least. Maybe it belongs to the Shemlin who found me.
You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Tamlin said he felt the same thing in the cave.
And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin,
Thank you,
the sooner
Fenrir.
we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Your contributions to the conversation?
Oh! If you insist! Yes.
Defend yourself!
Let's do this,
Get him!
shall we?
Get him! Okay. Is that it? Shh! My god! Be quiet! Die a little quieter! God! Oh god, I keep going in the wrong direction. I know you're dying, but come on. Be a little bit quieter. Venture forth. Codex updated. Wonder what the codex says. Oh my god, I forgot how much shit there is in here. There's a span of time where I was trying to get every single codex entry. That was fun.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive.
Or what's
with
left
those
of
creatures
him.
about.
Don't be fucking rude. Don't talk like that. You don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
I keep wanting to hit F to change my weapons because that's the button that it is in
Never any shortage of these ones.
Baldur's Gate.
I will make this quick!
I keep going in the wrong direction. I also think I need to adjust the volume some more. Yay, finisher! Hang on, let me adjust this just a little bit more. Turn the music down just a little bit again. The sound effects a little bit as well. Okay.
Good going.
Insufficient skill. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh hey, you can actually control the camera like this. I completely forgot that you could do that. Yay, finisher!
I'm not going down easily! Right. We have to get past these things!
The finishers are cool, especially if you get one of the finishers on like one of the big monsters. Like if you get the final hit on one of the ogres, your character like jumps on them and uses their daggers to like climb up to their head. It's ridiculous.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Yeah, hey. Stop just standing there.
It wants to fight.
We have to get past these things!
Ah!
Help me, please!
Oh, dude. Brother's about to die. Federal, please. Please do not die.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Duncan, my beloved.
I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror?
Yeah. Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out. That's all I know.
That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Can we fix it?
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you.
Probably one of the worst parts about the design of this game is everybody having brown teeth. Like, I understand that it's supposed to be like medieval style. But why? No, we did not need brown teeth. Then what should I do?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately.
It is done. Are you sure? Are you sure it's done? What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm still alive. He could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Very well, let's go back to the camp.
I sense no other darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Back to camp we go. 07
I'm relieved you have
RIP
returned,
moment of
and
silence
I
for
did not expect to
Tamlin.
see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
Nothing, he's gone.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Why can't we discuss it
because
now?
I must talk to your Keeper first. It will not take long.
Tell Harry
Fine.
what has occurred.
God.
He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Hi, Syrup. I love you. I hope you're doing well. I love the giant marker above his head. It's like, it's over here. This is where you need to be.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
It's my fault. I failed the clan.
You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as
Dirge.
babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to
That's
place
not
one
singing.
last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Hell yeah. Sorry. You are, that was just weird. Probably not respectful. Keeper wants me to tell you to prepare a service. Or no, I guess I'll say, will you prepare a service for Tamlin, please?
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you,
I
Haran.
ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
I mean, I've talked to him like twice. And one of those times I was unconscious. So I'm not sure. But he did save my life. So and he went to go investigate to stop it from infecting these lands. So
Interesting.
I feel like he's okay.
What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Well, she told me to go over here.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I should go. Oh, hey, you guys done talking now? Talk to Meryl again.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time if the Keeper thinks it's wise.
Probably not.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What? Sorry. I should stop trying to act surprised because I have played this game too many times. What does this have to do with my cure?
Everything, I'm afraid. The darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
Will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
Why should we trust this human keeper?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight.
He's a human. He sucks.
We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty.
Imagine being human. Yeah, I know. Then I accept this privilege, Duncan, if you'll have me.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage.
Hey, Mas, how you doing? Welcome in.
The darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I'd like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Sad. You're good, I'm glad. I'm playing Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age is one of my favorite series ever. And I'm enjoying it before the 4th game comes out later this year. Just like, bye guys. Is this also Larian? No, it's not. It's BioWare originally, and then BioWare was bought by EA.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times.
As you can see, the game is a bit old at this point.
The Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within.
It's a little ugly,
but all of us.
But it is truly one of my favorites.
Must be stopped here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome. I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found
I did spend the first hour of this stream screaming about.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
Characters, not screaming, but talking excitedly.
We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Mikhail. Oh my god. Or I could say I'm no friend of yours, human lord, but I'm gonna be nice. Never escaping the mic allegations.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Too bad the same can't be said of yours. Oh my god. I thought humans considered us dangerous vagrants.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain.
Always stay hydrated. It's a very good idea, especially with the heat that's been going on
I'm
around
not
the
even
world.
sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your
This
Majesty?
man looks like he overplucked his
I'd hoped for a war
eyebrows.
like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party.
Yes,
Farewell,
gotta sniff the new
Grey
chatter.
Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Ah, yes, the joining ritual. A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual.
We get some
Every
soup
recruit
or
must go
something,
through
I
a
don't know.
secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Why is this ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish.
You need to
All
make
I
sure that we
ask
go
is
get the
you do not
Mobari.
leave it for the
The
time being.
Mobari is the most important.
There is another Grey
part.
Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my game just crashed. Well. Okay. Let's just let's try that again. It's an old game, so it fuck. Yeah. It do fuck. Yeah, I think when Lurk played the game somewhat recently, it also was like crashing a lot for her, and then she had to download like some kind of weird mod thing to get it to work. Let's see how far back we are. Okay. Okay, so we're all the way back here. Okay.
So you return with the Grey
It's
Warden,
fine.
but without
It's fine.
Tamlin.
It's fine.
What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost?
We're just gonna skip through this because we just saw it.
Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is... I ask only one thing, if I may. Interesting.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can get through this again. I'm gonna say, can I? Oh, I can quick save. Oh, that's
Your
good.
keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement. My
Okay.
order is in
I'm
need
gonna
of
skip
help.
through this.
You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to
It breaks my heart to send you away.
a valuable gift. Of
Okay. An emotional moment. Take 2. Bye, guys. Again.
We will be traveling
Yeah, I'm gonna
There's
skip
no need
through
to
this
be
as
so
well.
formal, Duncan.
I'm
Pleased to meet you.
Mikhail.
But you are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory.
What the king said is true. They've won Despite the... To that end, we should proceed with the joining. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been
okay.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish.
Please don't crash
All
again.
I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Oh, the shadows aren't glitched this time. Okay, that's promising. Okay, okay. You know, I had noticed that the shadows on the ground were all very square. And so when I reloaded this, it was not square. So that's progress. It is quite an old game at this point. So, oh, please don't. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, it crashed again. Okay. we got this. We got this. Oh god, that's loud. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Either that or I'll have to message Lurk about how she fixed her game. Because I'm pretty sure I remember, like, experiencing this kind of bug as well. Oh, it just immediately crashed again. Okay. This is not a good sign. Once more. Yes, it did crash again. And then it crashed again. So... be fine. It'd be this time it'll work. Third time's the charm. Nope, it's gonna crash again. Okay. Well, okay. Let me play some music. Surely punching it will help. You are so correct. Hang on. Let me just me just see. Okay. So it's still set for compatibility mode to be Windows 7. Unless I did that to the wrong thing. I don't think I did, because that is the application. I might have to see if I can get the thing from Lurk. I don't remember what I did. Because I after she was having that issue, and then the next time she streamed it, she was like, "Oh yeah, I got like a mod kind of thing." You tried playing it without the compatibility mode? No. I have not played it at all since like a couple of years ago. Let's try that. Let's turn that off. Apply. Okay. Let's try it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The fourth time's the charm. Everybody punching it will absolutely make it work. God, the opening to this is so loud every time. However, it's also iconic. There's a cat. She says hello. Okay. Once more. Nope. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out, I guess. I'm gonna have to figure out why it's not working. Because starting it with the compatibility mode didn't work, starting it without it didn't work. And it seems to be as I'm like going into Ostagar that this is happening, because the whole opening was fine. Okay, that's a little I will admit that sucks just a little bit, because I wanted to play it. I wanted to play it for a while today. I was gonna play it for a while today. I've been really excited for this, so I will have to figure out why it's not working. Maybe figure out that mod, because the thing is that I was thinking about how Lurk played Dragon Age on stream like a couple of months ago, and she also had like issues with like textures bugging out and like the game crashing and stuff like that. And then that made me remember the fact that I distinctly remember having to also get like a mod to help with compatibility. I could also technically try to pull out my old ass PlayStation 3 and see if I could stream it with that. However, that would restrict me from like getting any kind of texture upgrades or anything if I do try to mod the game to get the fix. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I kind of was worried that this would happen. And I kind of last night I wanted to like try to open it and play a little bit of it, but I also wanted like the original like reaction kind of thing, you know? Because that has been so long. Yeah, we got through the front, so that we got through the start of it. That's fine. However, I think I know, I think we all know where I'm gonna raid into. I think we are all aware of where we're gonna go. Game closes, no error message coming up. Steam, EA app, or Windows. When I restart the game and click resume, it starts to load, stops, and closes. Yep. I'll have to read that later and figure it out. But I'll figure that out tonight and later this afternoon. And hopefully I'll get it all set up for tomorrow. If not, I'll just kind of like swap around some of the days. We might play Coral Island tomorrow if I can't figure it out in time. And then later on in the week we'll do the other stuff as well. Anyway, I'm getting distracted watching the streamer getting ready to go into. It's fine. Because I do that a lot. But I think we're gonna raid into Cam. I'll figure this out tonight and we'll get it working. But we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid out so I can start working on that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, though. I have been super excited to get this to work. And I kind of expected there to be some issues because it's a really old game. It's been a while since I've played it. And I was kind of figuring that this is how it would go. Oh, I just want to fall off the platform. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're gonna go raid Barcita Salad, and we're gonna hang out with him. He doesn't get to stream that often anymore, and we just so happen to be streaming at about the same time. Yeah, he's playing Elden Ring, which is definitely a time. Definitely a time. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be streaming tomorrow. We will either be trying to pick up Origins again, or we will be playing Coral Island. I will just have to decide what we're gonna be doing and if I can figure out the mod or like the fix for it or whatever. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you guys wanted to do Alliance Raid with the Cat Kiss or with Cool Cat or with Kapow or Popcorn or any other emote that you wanted to use, then that is cool. If you wanted to keep lurking, then that is cool as well. I completely understand. Anyway, follow Cam if you are not already. Join the Discord for more information about what I'm going live and what I'm doing and my schedule and all of that. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. Follow Cam. Bye.